what's good guys? I'm back at the shop again today, just finishing some stuff up. I think the last thing you saw before my GoPro died was maybe putting the battery box in. I can't quite remember, but anyway, I don't think it was really necessary to show me putting everything back together anyway, because it's all just simple stuff like the intake, the intercooler, battery box. One thing that I did get done was the boost controller here. I did show you guys the 3 hoses. I had them up here. What I did was I put the battery box in and I just ran them nice and tight up against the battery box and ran them up around the front here and connected those, and the wiring harness goes down above the intake there. So yeah, that looks really clean. The intercooler gave me the most problems, surprisingly. I couldn't get the hose for the turbo and the bottom of the intercooler here to match up. I kept having to flip them around and try to get the perfect match, but I finally did. It's all bolted in and good to go. The blow-off valve vacuum line is hooked up, and now it's just intake and battery. I have the intake over here. I just had the mass airflow sensor out and I was cleaning it with some sensor clean here, so that's ready to go back in now. So yeah, it's coming together really well, and all I have to do now is pour some coolant in, fill up my oil, change my filter, and then I think we're actually ready to start this thing and see what happens. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm more excited than anything, so yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so one thing I do have to do that I almost forgot about is change my blow-off valve here. Right now I currently have it venting to atmosphere with this trumpet right here. I do have a block-off plate. My tune is meant for 100% recirculation, so I do have the block-off plate, I believe. Yep, here it is. So yeah, basically the difference between venting to atmosphere and recirculation is that when you vent to atmosphere, that extra boost pressure is obviously vented to atmosphere. That's what gives you the nice blow-off valve noise that everybody seeks for. But in reality, when you recirculate that extra boost pressure, you will find that your car runs much better, much smoother. Your throttle feels a lot smoother, and you can just tell that your car runs better on recirculation. At least Mazdaspeeds do. So what I recommend to people with Mazdaspeeds, if they have a blow-off valve that they can recirculate or vent to atmosphere, I recommend that you go recirculations, because you will know the difference and you will see it, and it will make you happier in the end. So yeah, all I have left now is battery and oil and coolant, and then I think we're ready to go. So yeah, let's do it. Okay, I think we are ready to finally start this. But before I do start it, I will have to download my tune from Justin at Freak Tune. So I'm going to have to load that to my ECU before I can do anything. But mechanically, everything's ready to go here. Reason for my coolant cap being off is I did a little research and had some help from some Mazda gurus, and before putting the cap back on for the coolant, I need to bleed my lines because I have taken my turbo off and air has gotten into the coolant lines. So if I don't bleed them and those air pockets are still in the coolant lines, it will create hot spots all throughout the car, and we don't want that. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn it on without the cap on and let any air that's trapped inside burp out where the cap's supposed to go. But yeah, I'm going to go download my ECU here now, and I'll get back to you in 2 minutes. But yeah, whew, I'm fucking nervous, but here we go. Woo! Let's go, baby! 1800, so our high pressure fuel pump internals are working correctly. AFR is nice. Starting to warm up there now. Smoke has gone away pretty well. A little bit still going, but again, that's just PB blaster burning off. Lipstick's still good. Everything looks good and sounds good. No dripping, no nothing leaking so far. What you're seeing here is whenever I took my oil filter off. Everything looks good so far, guys. This is, I'm fucking ecstatic right now. I can't even put into words really how pumped I am, but this car has come from such a long way. See what the idle's at now. Still idling just a little bit above 900. Starting to warm up here now. Okay, so I don't know how well you can hear me right now, but if you do a turbo swap like this, or anything that you are letting your coolant out, like I said before, you're gonna want to burp your coolant. So basically, you're gonna leave your top off once you start your car. You're gonna turn your heaters all the way up like I did, and you're gonna leave the top up, and you're gonna see your coolant go down a lot. it's gonna drain and it's gonna drain. You're gonna keep topping it up and topping it up until it doesn't drain anymore on its own. So mine went down, you can see it right here a little bit. Mine went down twice already, and I've had to top it up twice. So I can see, I'm remembering this line here, and I'm keeping note of it. So if it goes past that, I know to top it up. But it hasn't gone down past that in a couple minutes now, so I might be good, but I'm gonna keep an eye on it still and go from there. As you can see, the coolant is heating up now as it's smoking at the top. Coolant lines are starting to get warm, so the engine is at operating temperature now. But yeah, I think I might bring my wheels to a service shop and get them pumped up a little bit, put some air in them, and maybe go for a little test drive, because I'm getting real fucking antsy to drive this thing again.